Oh, hey AD, what's up? It's Troye Sivan. This is my house in Melbourne. Please come inside, make yourselves at home.
I guess today we're going down under. Welcome to Australia, my friends. I will say I'm completely unfamiliar with Troye Sivan, but he is a 26-year-old singer-songwriter, estimated to be worth $10 million, and today we are rating his Melbourne home featured on Architectural Digest.
So homesick the entire time. And then when everything got crazy in March, I came back to Australia to be with my family, and eventually I was just like, wait, what am I...
All right, first impression. Most homes just have art hanging on the walls. This home actually is the art and an art gallery simultaneously.
Okay, first things first, this is like literally the most comfortable couch in the world. I feel like people are gonna get mad at me for not taking off my shoes. They advertise it as the most comfortable couch in the world, and it's accurate. It's by this company called Maker.
Restoration Hardware has been so successful with the Cloud Couch, basically every company in the space has now released their version of the world's most comfortable couch. Like I've told y'all before, they're insanely comfortable, but I'm kind of over them at this point. That might be a controversial statement, but it is what it is.
Hikari lamps are my favorite. I think the goal was to have like a soup of light. You know what I mean? I didn't want like hard overhead lighting because no one looks good in that. Just finding soft light, just kind of gently.
We briefly touched on lighting with the Padalecki's home in Austin, but let's expand on that. The way light is used can totally transform the mood of a room. For starters, you need more than one source of light. Just like your interior design should be layered, so should your lighting. You got to have a mix of lighting: overhead, pendants, lamps, wall sconces, even alternative forms of lighting like windows, even candles. I mean, think about it. Nothing shifts the mood of a room faster than a lit candle. So just remember, you need a variety of light from all different angles and all different sources when you're designing a home. And before I forget, if you're in the process of designing a home, one of the biggest mistakes I often see builders make is installing an excessive amount of overhead lighting, which can be super harsh and can cause all kinds of strange shadows. The reason builders typically stick with overhead lighting is because it's a lot less expensive and it's much easier to install, not because it's correct.
I'm going to say this a lot, but I think it's my favorite part of the house. It just feels really...
This home is very unique. I like what he's done. It's not my preferred style by any means, but it's very Troye. Well, I mean, I didn't even know who he was until a minute ago, but it does seem to fit his personality well, and that is what's most important when you're designing a home. You always want to do what makes you feel inspired because you're the one coming home to it at the end of the day. Not your designer, not your real estate agent, not your builder. You are, so you better like it.
One of my favorite things about the kitchen is this situation.
I like this casement window a lot, but I would have extended the countertops to make an outdoor bar. So Troye could be cooking while he's still chatting with his friends who are drinking their coffee. It now becomes one connected space and feels like an extension of the kitchen. Especially since everything's already so indoor-outdoor, it makes total sense to me.
Let's go upstairs. I really do mean it this time. I think this is my favorite room in the house. It's my sister's bathroom.
This aquamarine is a vibe. It looks and feels very Frank Lloyd Wright inspired. The aqua, the gold, the wood, the maple, the skylight. This hits different. Shout out to Bretman Rock for expanding my vocabulary. Speaking of Bretman, if you haven't watched my review of his mountain retreat in Hawaii, go check that out after this. I think you'll enjoy it.
My bedroom is upstairs, and it's the only thing that's upstairs. And I love that, like, I can just go up to my room and close the door, and it's like no one even knows that I'm here. Come upstairs and I'll show you my bedroom. So this is my bedroom. This is my little sanctuary. It's really, really
Oh
quiet.
God, I hate everything about this room. I hate the red door. I hate the red carpet. I don't like the furniture. I don't like the art. Plus the shape of this room. Especially the ceiling treatment reminds me of like a spaceship or something. What is going on here? I don't understand who let this happen. Frustrating.
I spend a lot of time up here. And we did these amazing like burgundy carpets, and at night they light up and there's kind of this like red glow in my room. It's like a really nice warm hug.
Well, Fleck Design killed it on these bathrooms. It's interesting. This is back-to-back weeks of monochromatic bathrooms. Last week was Vanessa Hudgens, who went all black, and now we've got this pastel pink. I'm curious, are you guys going with the black or the pink if you had to pick? I'm taking the black. What do you got?
This is my actual favorite part of the house. I think this is the reason why I fell in love with it in the first place. You can fold away these doors, and then there's this courtyard that's just like...
You know, when Troy first opened the door, it felt like we were in some back alley near an industrial zone. I would have never expected this to be behind that brick wall. It kind of reminds me of San Miguel, Mexico, where all you see is old weathered stucco, and then a gate opens up and you're in paradise. This is incredible.
One more thing I want to show you. I'm getting my phone so that I don't this up. Basically, the history of this house was in 1874, this was a handball court. How long ago was 1874? 146 years ago. So 146 years ago, this was a handball court. And then it was turned into a brick factory throughout all of the multiple renovations that this place has been through. One thing remained. If you look really close, you can see two handsome men playing handball in a court. And then there's this like weird sort of spear thing on the side. And then you walk over here and it's the same bloody spear.
No way. That is so cool. After seeing this outdoor space, I'm kind of torn on how to rate this house. I hated the master bedroom. I didn't like some of the furniture or art, but overall, this was the best use of lighting we've seen. I like the bathrooms, I like the kitchen, and the outdoor space, I mean, you already know. All in all, I am going with a 7.6. I have a feeling this is going to be polarizing in the comment section. 7.6 stars is the score. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I will see you on the next video. Peace. I enjoyed this one. Very cool.
Love you. Bye. Thank you. Bye.